Some cars are built to be admired, others to be feared, but beyond the showrooms, beyond the racetracks, there lies a hidden world. A world where machines aren't just driven, they're worshipped, handcrafted by visionaries, powered by obsession, and destined for the few who will ever even see them. These cars transcend time, technology, and imagination itself. From pre-war masterpieces born of artistry to modern hypercars sculpted from dreams, each one is a chapter in the story of ultimate rarity. These are the machines that define prestige, perfection, and passion. Welcome to the Top 10. Rarest cars you'll never see on the road. A journey into the unreachable, the unforgettable, the truly one-of-a-kind. Emerging from the golden age of motoring, the Alfa Romeo 8C2900B is more than a car. It is a living artifact of passion, artistry, and mechanical brilliance. Born in 1937, it represented the height of pre-war innovation, when racing spirit and elegance shared the same soul. Beneath its long sculpted hood lay a twin-supercharged straight-eight engine, capable of speeds that seemed almost impossible for its era. On the racetrack, it was untouchable. Yet on the open road, it carried itself with effortless grace. Every inch of its design speaks to Italian craftsmanship at its finest. The sweeping fenders, the glistening chrome, the way light dances across its curves, all evoke a time when beauty and performance were inseparable. Step inside, and you enter a world of hand-stitched leather, polished gauges, and pure mechanical harmony. Every lever, every dial, whispers of precision and pride. Only a few were ever created, each built entirely by hand. Not by machines, but by masters. Today, each surviving 8C2900B is more than rare. It's sacred. The Alfa Romeo 8C2900B is not just a car. It's a chapter in human creativity, a timeless masterpiece that reminds us where speed met soul and art met engineering. In a world chasing automation and mass production, the Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta stands apart, a defiant masterpiece of human craftsmanship. Born in 2018, it wasn't designed for the future. It was built as a farewell, a love letter from Horacio Pagani to the car that defined his life's work. Every inch of the HP Barchetta is a fusion of passion and precision. Its body, crafted from carbon and titanium, flows like liquid sculpture, low, wide, and unapologetically dramatic. At its heart beats a naturally aspirated 7.3-liter Mercedes-AMG 512 engine, raw, untamed, and breathtakingly alive. No hybrid systems, no digital silence. Just the pure mechanical symphony of pistons and purpose. Inside, every detail is touched by art. Leather stitched by hand, dials milled from solid aluminum, wood accents recalling the golden age of racing. Only 3 were ever created, each one personally overseen by Pagani himself. It's not just rare, it's mythical. The Zonda HP Barchetta isn't a car meant to be owned. It's meant to be experienced. A final song of beauty and power, where emotion outruns technology and the spirit of driving is eternal. In 1998, the world witnessed perfection on 4 wheels. The McLaren F1 wasn't just a car, it was a declaration of what human obsession could achieve. Born from a single idea to create the ultimate driver's machine, it rewrote the rules of speed and engineering. Built entirely from carbon fiber, powered by a naturally aspirated 6.1-liter BMW V12 and tuned to a staggering 240 miles per hour, it became the fastest production car the world had ever seen. But numbers only tell half the story. The F1 was built around the driver, literally. The central driving position placed you in perfect symmetry, surrounded by craftsmanship so pure it felt like sitting inside a precision instrument. No turbos, no traction control, no compromises, just mechanical honesty and raw performance, guided by perfectionism. Every screw, every curve, every stitch was placed with purpose, not to impress but to endure. Only 106 were ever made, and each one represents more than engineering mastery. It represents an era when machines were built with soul. The McLaren F1 wasn't created to follow. It was created to lead. And even decades later, it still does. In the 1950s, when racing was raw and unforgiving, one machine carried the hopes of a nation, the Aston Martin DBR1. Born in 1956, it was the car that defined British endurance racing. Under its sleek, sculpted body lay a 2.9-liter straight-six engine, modest on paper, but mighty on the track. Every component was built by hand, every curve shaped with purpose. The DBR1 wasn't just built to race, it was built to win. And in 1959, it did exactly that, conquering the 24 Hours of Le Mans with Carroll Shelby and Roy Salvadori behind the wheel. That victory cemented its legend, the only time Aston Martin ever took both Le Mans and the World Sports Car Championship in the same year. Its flowing lines, deep green paint, and perfect balance embody everything Aston Martin stands for: grace, power, and unshakable spirit. Only 5 DBR1s were ever made. Each one is a priceless piece of racing history, crafted in an era when courage mattered more than computers. The Aston Martin DBR1 isn't just a car, it's the heartbeat of a golden age, where victory was earned by passion and beauty was forged on the track. Few cars in history stir the soul like the Ferrari 250 GTO. Born in 1962, it was the pinnacle of Enzo Ferrari's obsession with perfection, a creation where art, engineering, and racing fused into one timeless icon. Underneath its sculpted aluminum skin lies a 3.0-liter V12 engine, hand-tuned to deliver over 300 horsepower. Astonishing for its time. On the track, it was untouchable, claiming victories across Europe and etching Ferrari's name into motorsport legend. But the 250 GTO was more than just a race car. It was rolling sculpture. Each of the 36 built was handcrafted, no two exactly alike. Its sweeping lines, delicate proportions, and unmistakable silhouette remain a masterclass in automotive beauty. Inside, simplicity ruled. Bare aluminum floors, analog gauges, and the unmistakable scent of leather and gasoline. It wasn't built for comfort, it was built for connection between man, machine, and the road. Today, the 250 GTO stands as the world's most valuable collector car, with single examples selling for over $70 million. Yet its true worth isn't measured in money, but in legacy. The Ferrari 250 GTO is not just a car, it's the spirit of Ferrari itself, pure, passionate, and eternal. In a world where luxury is often mass-produced, the Rolls-Royce boat tail stands apart, not merely as a car, but as a work of art. Unveiled in 2021, it redefined exclusivity. Only 3 exist on the planet, each meticulously handcrafted for its owner over a span of years. Every curve, every surface, every stitch was designed in collaboration between Rolls-Royce's artisans and the client. A process as intimate as crafting a bespoke suit. Inspired by the elegance of classic yachts, the boat tail features a stunning rear deck crafted from fine wood veneers that open like butterfly wings to reveal a hosting suite, complete with a champagne cooler, crystal glasses, and a custom parasol for the perfect seaside experience. Beneath its graceful presence lies a mighty 6.75-liter V12 engine, effortless power delivered in absolute silence. Inside, the cabin is a sanctuary of opulence. Hand-stitched leather, precision-milled aluminum, and bespoke timepieces seamlessly integrated into the dashboard. The boat tail is more than transportation. It is storytelling in motion, a symbol of taste, craftsmanship, and individuality. For those few who commission one, it isn't just ownership. It's immortality on wheels. There are cars that turn heads, and then there are cars that silence entire rooms. The Bugatti La Voiture Noire is one of them. Revealed in 2019, this one-off creation represents the ultimate expression of Bugatti's legacy. a tribute to the legendary Type 57 SC Atlantic, reimagined for the modern age. Its name, La Voiture Noire, translates simply to the black car, but behind that simplicity lies unrivaled complexity. Each body panel is sculpted from a single piece of carbon fiber, polished to an obsidian mirror finish that captures light like liquid shadow. At its heart roars Bugatti's 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine, delivering nearly 1,500 horsepower and speeds that border on the unreal. But this machine isn't about numbers. It's about presence. Inside, every surface reflects Bugatti's obsession with perfection. Bespoke leather, precision-milled metals, and craftsmanship that borders on the artistic. With only one ever made, La Voiture Noire isn't merely a car. It's a statement of power, elegance, and mystery. A modern myth, forged in carbon and fire. A machine that exists not to be driven often, but to be remembered forever. When Lamborghini celebrated its 50th anniversary, it didn't just build a car, it unleashed a weapon. The Veneno Roadster is raw, extreme, and unapologetically outrageous. A hypercar born from pure emotion and engineering brilliance. Only 9 exist in the world, each one hand-built with precision and insanity in equal measure. Beneath its sculpted chaos lies a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, producing 740 horsepower and a sound that could wake mountains. Every surface, every fin, every vent has a purpose, slicing air, generating downforce, and turning motion into theater. The chassis is pure carbon fiber, the aerodynamics inspired by prototype race cars, and the design, a rolling piece of science fiction brought to life. Inside, the Veneno Roadster is stripped for performance, carbon monocoque exposed, racing harnesses secured, and controls that feel like a jet cockpit. It's not comfort you feel behind the wheel, it's adrenaline. To own one is to possess a symbol of extreme engineering and limitless ambition. To see one is to witness the wild heart of Lamborghini, unfiltered, untamed, and unforgettable. In a world obsessed with perfection, Koenigsegg created something beyond it, the CCXR Trevita, a car so rare and mesmerizing, it seems almost unreal. Trevita means 3 whites in Swedish, and the name itself tells the story. Koenigsegg developed a unique diamond weave carbon fiber finish, a material so complex that only 2 cars were ever completed. Each fiber sparkles in sunlight, creating the illusion that the car is wrapped in 1,000 tiny diamonds. Beneath that shimmering surface lies a beast, a twin supercharged 4.8-liter V8 producing over 1,000 horsepower. The acceleration is brutal, the sound unmistakable, and the experience otherworldly. Inside, the cabin blends cutting-edge engineering with refined luxury, carbon fiber detailing, hand-stitched leather, and precision instruments designed for those who chase both speed and perfection. Every Koenigsegg is an expression of relentless innovation, but the Trevita stands apart as a masterpiece of both art and science. With only 2 in existence, it represents the absolute pinnacle of exclusivity, a car that transcends value, existing solely for those who understand beauty, measured not in money, but in molecules. The CCXR Trevita isn't just rare, it's radiant. A supercar that doesn't just reflect light, it creates its own. In the pantheon of automotive legends, few names shine as brightly as the Ferrari 335S Spider Scaglietti. Born in 1957, it was a creation of pure ambition, a machine built not for the road, but for immortality. Beneath its sculpted aluminum skin beats a 4.0-liter V12 heart, capable of over 300 kilometers per hour. Speeds unheard of in its era. It wasn't just fast, it was ferocious, dominating circuits from Sebring to the Mille Miglia, driven by racing icons who risked everything for glory. Each 335S Spider was handcrafted by Scaglietti, Ferrari's legendary coach builder who turned raw metal into art. The result was breathtaking. Long, fluid lines, perfectly balanced proportions, and an aura of power cloaked in elegance. Only 4 were ever made, and today, each one is beyond priceless. A bridge between Ferrari's early racing triumphs and its eternal legacy. Inside, simplicity reigns. Leather, aluminum, and analog gauges. Nothing unnecessary, everything essential. The cockpit feels alive, echoing the heartbeat of a bygone era. The 335S Spider Scaglietti isn't just a car. It's history sculpted in motion, the embodiment of Ferrari's soul, where passion met perfection and legends were born from fire, courage, and speed. In the end, these rare machines are more than cars. They're dreams sculpted in metal, echoes of genius that time could never silence. From roaring circuits to quiet museums, each one carries a story of risk, passion, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. They remind us that true craftsmanship isn't measured in numbers or price, but in the emotion it leaves behind. These 10 legends are more than artifacts. They're living memories, symbols of what happens when art meets engineering and passion meets purpose. Which one spoke to you the most? Share your favorite in the comments below. And if you love stories of speed, legacy, and beauty, subscribe because this is only the beginning. Here, every car tells a story. And legends never fade.